What you doing? Yeah, I'm ready.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll pitch it out to Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. 319. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. First carry for Royce Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Lindsey, the undrafted free agent, had a great college career at Colorado, but what he did to start this season and the way he came out of the gate really impressed him.
And sometimes guys just fit NFL teams where maybe you didn't see it coming. Because Phil Lindsey, as you mentioned, had an excellent college career at Colorado. But different question marks from different teams about size. Can he do this? Can he do that? The answer is he can do just about everything, especially his ability to get out into open space out of the backfield and create big plays downfield. That's working quite well for him in the early going.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. on second down, Freeman. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. On 3rd down, that's Lindsey, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, for the Green Bay Packers this year, Charles, it's been feast at home. They haven't lost at home, but they haven't won on the road. And this past week, they lost at L.A. Now, look, the Rams are really good. We understand that. But it was the first time that Aaron Rodgers had lost to the Rams. Previously, he was 4-0 against them.
And they could have really used that victory in such a big way because they're 500 right now, 3-3-1. But how about this upcoming schedule? At New England on a Sunday night to take on Tom Brady. Home against Miami. Tough one at Seattle and all the 12s rooting them on. And then at Minnesota, a division rival. Tough, tough stretch for Green Bay.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Yeah, man.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep for the Broncos is Isaiah McKenzie. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. CD, let's kind of assess where the Broncos are at right now. 3-5 at this point in the season. They did have a win week 7 on a Thursday night against Arizona, but then they dropped a tough one last week to KC 30-23, and they've now lost to Kansas City 7 straight times.
And my man, that is not a good trend, considering they're going to be seeing Patrick Mahomes twice a year for the foreseeable future. You mentioned 3-5 now at the midway point. Big home game for against Houston in week 9. And then they get an open week. So that game is enormously critical to them because at 4-5, they still believe that they're alive. 3-6, that's a big hole to try and get out of.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Keenum to throw on
I'm just waiting to the second half so I can take it to him.
Over the middle, complete. It's Lindsay. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
That's what we always play on 7 minutes.
The report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Clay Matthews in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
I'd come back from 21-0 and beat your ass. That's all okay. I understand that.
From 55.
He blitzing.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Adam Gotsis in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. The give is to Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
What you mean? He down? He right now is 10-6. What you talking about? Now, come on.
This is going to carry
it's 10-6. It was just 10-5. You won the last one. It's 10-6. All right, cuz.
Field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in
Man, come on, let's play, man. You want to talk shit? I've been whooping your ass.
But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Keenum. He's going to air one out. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 33. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Rodgers now to throw. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. A dump underneath to Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13 and also a 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
26. Remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Denver right after this. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This one from 35 yards away. And the former Colorado Buffalo, Crosby, puts this one through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Line 42, line 42. Hey, 1 yard. 1 yard.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Yeah, we're good. Got clean. Switch. Down.
Play action. It's Keenum. And an alley to run. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is going to be Packer football.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
After the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Rodgers going to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. Could we get a touchdown to this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. On first down, Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's all the setup. It's all the setup.
Gonna throw again. And his throw is incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation,
it's wet and juicy.
Ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Geronimo Allison, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead.
You see it was a setup, right? You see that, right, cuz?
Extra point up
Yeah,
and
straight
good
setup
by
on his
Crosby.
ass.
And the lead grows to 10-0. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Denver getting set to take the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On first down, Keenum. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Keenum. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And they'll go on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. So 2 quarters down, 2.
Hold on, cuz. Let me grab my beers up out the freezer, man, for the bus on them.
We are ready for quarter number 3.
Yeah, I know. Just had to get my beer out the freezer. That's all, man.
teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. He's got it, the tight end, Jeff Hireman. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
The goal for any offense.
What's up, Black? What's the word?
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly.
Hey, say a lot of ass. Nah, man, this boy deep.
And on the ground they go.
I know you ain't running no fucking full house on me, cuz. I'm the only nigga that run a fucking full house. Don't do that, cuz. That's bullshit. I don't even like that play call from you. I don't even a full house, man. You gonna run a full house. I've never seen cuz run a fucking full house, man. He wanna run a full house. Londale, how many people you seen run a full house?
On play action, now Keenum. Man open, he's got it complete.
He running a fucking full house.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
He wanna run a fucking full house.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
And we up still, man. Stop it.
Well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown.
You're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown.
Tell that nigga that, boy.
To the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll try and get the running game going. Jones. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
This should be a 4-point game.
The Packers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Right for him.
And they try to sweep to Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this down at the 46. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Man, you know up there.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Zoom. 26. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and
Man,
catch.
motherfucker beat that. Motherfucker was ducking, man.
Thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender.
Yeah.
You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route.
Well, hey, what quarter you in? What quarter you in?
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's Brian Miller. Is that Brian the Don over there?
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
58.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. Rodgers now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now the toss to Jones, running right, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carried the ball, but how about the people in front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Tell him what you see, Black.
Look like he should have put it. Look like he should have gone 17-7.
A give to Jones, and he'll take this one down near the 15. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He's blowing you, Udi.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4.
He only won 10-3, and I beat his ass the first one. You didn't say nothing about that, huh?
This is Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
On the dime.
Let's go, come on.
Trying to stand him up, coming that way, Pico.
On 3rd down, that's Jones. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game.
10-7 as it stands right now, but he is 4 around.
Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
It's 4th now? He could have to settle for the field goal.
They're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
one play though that Pico took out the repertoire, little fella.
Why would you change anything?
He got that at, I don't know if he got that at the school, or he just picked it up along the way.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10.
Hello, Daniel.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as the previous bench was.
Damn, oh man, he whooped me ass over there. I feel you.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
He said, how long you got to your shit finished?
The line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Let's go, let's go. Three down. No, Roger.
It could. Yo.
They'll fake the give. Now Keenum.
Did I jump on you this year?
Deep.
Yeah, we played. Yeah, you bust mine.
You want? I tried to take that motherfucker.
Look, this why it didn't matter. Is this what you trying to tell me?
I don't think there's any great secret or mystery.
I tried to take that motherfucker. That's supposed to be an interception, but I'll take it. It's the play.
On the scoreboard, but I have to understand what was going on defensively. They got no as well.
Absolutely. Defensively, and they took that shot, got in the end zone, now in position here to take the lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
He was deep on him. It's about knee deep.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about
Because you tried to go get that.
Yeah, you said it.
That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
That's a gamble, man.
Contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Rodgers now on first down. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Why did that? Yeah. Yeah.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9
He
from the
thought he
26.
was out of there too. Y'all might fly. Wouldn't have got them shoestrings. It would have been a nice pickup.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Room here to run. And they're running right through it. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far.
It's a big
This is
third
3rd
down,
and
right?
3.
Look good. Boy, 13.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
That's how you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And Adams has it complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
You ain't gonna be late this time, huh? Last time you were late.
I was a little late. Yeah.
Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
They certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys.
Right back. That's what he was trying to tell you, sir.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his man completely.
Right back for that again. Yes, he went for it last time. Why not this
down as he gets this to the 47. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A couple of first downs on the drive already. They'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
You playing it safe, look.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
That's it. He not being cool. Look,
Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Sua Craven's up to make the stop. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Going for it has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th down? Let's see. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darius Stewart. And a big turnover.
I had it too. I wanted a touchdown.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there.
I wanted a touchdown.
They come out firing right away and compound
look,
things.
what you want cuz to do? Just be cool,
Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now
I
first.
ain't got to get all silly with you. Just be cool. You got everything. Cause it sure look like you got everything under control. You baited him.
They'll leave some clock with Freeman.
Yeah, you've been baiting them on the floor. That's all that's
now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Still 13-14 with 50 seconds left. The 1st down or kill them. Because 2nd down, 2nd and 10, 50 seconds left. A 1st down can kill them.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's the key. Anything, any turnover, anything can kill him.
Short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. The Broncos on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Keenum. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Pushing his way through. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. And this defense, they needed that
good shit, look up.
stop.
Tell him to be cool. Hey, cuz, be cool. I'm going to tell him for you, man.
Seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Yeah, because he spent them so he can get that extra 3 yards he needed. It would have been a struggle. It probably would have been a head-on collision. You never know how that could pan out.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's a defensive timeout here.
Good fucking game.
It'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
No. It's 10-7 right now.
So
Stop
they come
it.
up on second down, and they can get another run like we just
He's
saw.
right on his
Likely
heels.
put an end to this thing.
No, it was 10-6. It's 10-7 right now.
To his knee goes Keenum, and that should be the ball game.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about
It was 10-7. It was 10-7. It's 10-7, right, cuz?
That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche.
You a fucking liar. Come on now, tell the truth, cuz. It's 10-7, man. It was just 10-5 It was 10-5 the last time I won. He just won 2 in a row. This is like.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out,
It's 10-7 right now. I just won one last. It's 10-7.
Not letting them break your serve.
It's 10-7.
They got it done, and they feel very
It's 10-7. It's 10-7. I've been counting them. It's 10-7 right now.
So y'all saying it should be 10-8?
No, ain't nobody going pencil with me. It's 10-7, man.
So that'll do it for my partner Charles Davis and the best.
It's 10-7. It's 10. It's 10-7. I'm telling you, it's 10-7. I already got it right here, man. It's 10-7, man. Get the fuck out of here. It's 10-7. It's 10-7.
He's basically reading out the book while y'all talking shit.
It's 10-7. It's 10-7. You down 3. It's 10-7. You gotta. It's 10-7. It's 10-7. I broadcasted that one just so we can know. It's 10-7. Yeah, it's dates. Date stamp. Come on, cuz, send that invite back.
Oh shit. No. You gotta let him.
All right.
Let him go ahead and take that. No, let him. You gotta let him try to get his ass. You know what I'm saying?
All right, who playing me?
We gotta play, man. I got one game, man.
But hey, they done got you they done got you amped up.
Yeah.
Odie, send me one, man.
Send me one, Black. It's 10-7. It's 10-7. Don't. Add it up. It was 9-5. I won the first one yesterday. Hold on. No. How the hell you go up 10-7? And I won I went 1-1 yesterday with him. And he won one. Yeah. Come on, man. That's 10-7, man. I just gave y'all I just gave y'all the accurate numbers right there. It's 10-7. It's 10-7 right there. It's 10-7. Cuz, why don't you tell the truth one time in your life, cuz? Tell the truth, man. Damn. Yeah, you see, now you telling shit, you telling stories now. No. He won 6 out of the last 5. I mean, no, 6 out of the last 7. So I just told you it's 7-10 right now. No, it's 10-7 right now. 10-7. It ain't no 10-8. It ain't no. Listen. I was up 9-1 already. No. It was 9-1 off. No.
Damn. Yeah.
That ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. Okay, that ain't no lie. You know that ain't no lie, man. Stop it.
Where you at?
Stop it.
Ooh,
Because
where you at, man?
That. Nope. And that was the first W. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was 9-1. Oh my goodness, you lying, Lana. It was too.
You saying that?
I was already in the playoffs. I was already in the playoffs. That was 9-1 already. He ain't never, cause I remember, cause listen. Now listen, remember, cause I said I never lose to Cuz or Udi, and I was undefeated against them niggas, man. Stop it, man. Don't play with me, man. Don't lie. Yes, I was. I'll give you a game. How about that? I'll give you a game since you don't want to tell the truth. I'll give you one.
Damn.
I'll give you one. I'll donate one. Since Londell wanna lie about the bullshit. Cause I remember the conversation. I said I'd never lose to Udi and Cuz. And I lost my first one to both of them. And it was already 9. I was in the playoffs already on you niggas. Remember? I was beating his ass, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Yeah.
Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough
I said that, didn't I?
Of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Trubisky on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Well, you don't. You don't, because you down. Are you? Let me ask you this, cuz. Are you down or not?
On the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Are you down or not? Are you down or not, cuz? Tell the truth. Are you down or not? Just say it. Just, are you down or not?
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Mike Daniels.
I'm playing right now. I'm finna beat black ass real fast.
In the first half, you've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
Damn.
No better way to do it than to establish the running game.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Oh, yeah.
18.
Let's go.
Let me rub on something, Black. Fuck you mean? Fuck Trubisky. Fuck Trubisky.
At the 42-yard line.
Wide open.
Certainly not how they
I took that motherfucker from him.
here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
I am broadcast.
Damn, he got that bitch?
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
How is that? And I'm up on him. I'm up on him. That's crazy. I don't even get that.
Nah, we're gonna hit him.
Here's Rodgers. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Give my motherfucking rock
Danny
back.
Trevathan. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Hear that?
Chicago coming back out here on offense, and when Mitchell Trubisky, 2 more touchdown passes last week in the win over the Jets. 13 now in his last 4 games, and they're now 4-3. And the headliner, though, for me was, oh, that's great, but did you see what he was wearing, Trubisky, walking into the game?
I certainly did. The Mike Ditka sweater vest, vintage Bears look. Had the shades going as well. Didn't notice if he was chomping the gum or not like Coach Ditka did so well, but he played well in the game. He's been playing well. Needs to continue with consistency because the Bears, think about this now. A 2-game losing streak was snapped, and during that 2-game losing streak and now this win in the NFC North, they went from first place to last place, back to first in the past 3 weeks. Not too bad.
But keep in mind, both Khalil Mack and Allen Robinson were also out due to injury in that victory, so the Bears fighting through despite those guys being gone. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped right at at midfield. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Hang on, we got, you see it, you see it? Move.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Reds up!
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And they'll be inside the 35 down the 34-yard line. Trubisky finding the former Eagle
like that.
for the Chicago first. Trubisky now.
Hey, no scores on the board. Stop it, Lonnie. What the fuck is you on?
The drive. It's first down. Looking to throw again, Trubisky.
Oh!
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now the Packers get set to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that.
Hold on.
Redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
319!
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh, come on, baby.
A nice hit, jars the ball free.
My controller's tripping.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. A dump underneath to Jones.
I'm back. Ooh, you can go ahead.
Down near the 20-yard line. They get 14 yards there at a first down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with him for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. They come out here in the eye.
Come on. Good shit.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham from 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Crosby on now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Cuz you still down on the count. I ain't hearing that. That boy, you step on this motherfucker, I'm beating your ass.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Quick slant there, gets him the first down.
No, I'm serious. You gonna get your work. You gonna get your work. I'm telling you. I've been whooping your ass though. Come on, man. What's the count? What's the fucking count?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little daylight.
What's the count? What's the count? I just say the count. Say the count. Do you got a winning record against you? Do you got a winning record against you?
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish.
Listen here, cuz. Cuz, you full of shit, Joe. You don't want to tell the truth to save your life.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd.
Don't fuck with me, Black. Ain't no table. Once you
a defense can sit back in a zone like that.
once you catch up with me and you get the 50% with me, at least even. Come on, get even with me. Get even. Then you talk to me.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Lonnie, have I ducked you? No, see, niggas lying, man. That's crazy as hell. He ain't schooled me shit. That's what he say to you. Cause I couldn't play nobody. Could I send an invite out there? Tell the truth, cuz. Tell the whole truth. Tell the whole truth. Don't know you tell the whole truth or don't say nothing at all. No, you lying right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Now Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Chicago first down. The former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky. On first down, they run with Howard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Exactly what they needed.
I like how y'all lying though.
Pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
I like Odie, you ain't even got no legs to stand on because you ain't played nobody in like 3 months. So
from the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On first and goal, Howard. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line.
Oh, sad.
Relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So you telling me I was ducking Londale, huh?
Here's first and goal.
Y'all full of shit. Y'all full of shit. No, come on now. Stop it, Udi. Stop lying.
2 minutes to
Stop
go
lying, Udi.
in the first half. We're back to
And Lonnie, you lying too. Stop lying, man.
Chance now to get even
I never
before the
duck
break as they
nobody,
come up
ever.
first and goal. On the toss play, Howard. Stop short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. 2nd and goal from the 1.
That's it.
Trubisky going to take it on the sneak. Only a yard on the sneak. Not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
Trubisky keeps it himself. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
Look, them all touchdowns.
Trubisky going to take it on the sneak. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Mitchell Trubisky taking it in. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point. And this remains a 7-6 game.
This has been going on in real life.
El Shanko, El Blacko.
Back again, back.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Rodgers now on 1st down. This finds Randall Cobb with a completion. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can...
Try to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Deion Bush with a pick. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Here's Trubisky to throw. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah.
Get reset. Hey, easy. 319.
Here's Jones.
Oh!
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
That's the main problem.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to him on first down. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. This pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Running with Howard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Reds up!
On second down, Trubisky throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away in coverage. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good pickup there, a 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Reds up! Reds up!
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's taken down inside the 30. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Gotta go! Reds up!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Trubisky. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's
got it out for a week, though, huh?
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
The Packers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third down and 12. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Blue, blue. There you go. We go. You see it? You see it? Red, up. Red, up. Red, up. Blue, blue.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, 18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Blue. Red, up. Red, up. Red, up.
From the shotgun is Trubisky, being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Mike Daniels, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Trubisky to throw. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They go play action with Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. It got his man complete. A big play there for the Bears on 3rd. And even 40 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Perry in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now Trubisky to throw on second. Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in a big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll pitch it out to Jones.
Oh, my God. He let him fit.
Space. 30, 10, touchdown, Packers.
Good move, man.
A big play there. 62
Right there.
yards.
Right there.
And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
It would be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They go play action here on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 37. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers looking to throw. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. And that gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Jones, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 44, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after
Good game, Black. Now I got you percolating. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Spoken like a real loser.
And you know you primed the pump all week, and
you ain't got no ice.
No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go
at the end of the day, it always just goes back to that, man. So, you percolate off that, go percolate. So,
I just don't understand how you can have ice and you didn't, and I had a winning record against you that year. That's crazy.
No, you did.
Yes, I did. Yeah, that's another one. I had a winning record against you, man. Stop it, man. That's when you was playing with the Eagles.
I tell you what, Dan. If I have a winning record against you, would you have, and you beat my deal, would you have the ice, or would I have the ice?
Find us on Twitter at
It's real mathematics. That's a simple thing.
Hey, percolone, Mac. Fuck Mac. Black, fuck Mac. Fuck Mac.
That's fine.
Fuck Mac.
That's fine.
Cuz, where your ass at, Joe?
I'm gonna be right back at you. As soon as I get back, I'm right back at you. Cuz, if you don't whoop this nigga, I got him when I come back. Hey, what's up, though? Y'all, is we getting some pro-am in?
That's what I've been waiting on, low-key, though.
I think that Flight was saying something about the tournament.
Yeah, it started November.
No, it's something like, now, today he was saying something about you got to start to get your 50 games in.
All right, I'm on the basketball.